Okay, so we're working on a Vaillant EcoTec Pro 24, and in this video we are going to be changing over the expansion vessel. Again, if you look in the description, I'll put some possible reasons why you would need to change the expansion vessel. Right, so first we have the screw that we can either take off with a Phillips screwdriver, flathead, or a spanner. And then we have the two clips that we need to push in and unhook, and that takes off the front case. Put that to the side. Okay, so you will need to drain the boiler for this, so you can isolate the boiler through the flow and return isolation valves, and then you're going to want to drain the boiler through the valves. The valves will have their own drain off on them. So once you do that, then you're going to want to take off this cap. You might need to use a pair of grips, sometimes they are on tight. Okay, taking off the cap, and now just to drain out any excess water that might be in the vessel, you're just going to want to attach your pump to the Schrader valve here and just charge it up. Probably want to charge it to about 0.7, 0.8, and that's if it's still intact. But if it's not, then just keep charging it until all of the water seems like it's come out the boiler. Once all the water seems like it's out, you probably still will get a little bit more water coming out, so maybe just put a rag or a cloth, or you can use your wet vac. So we have one nut here you're going to want to undo, so take a spanner and just unloosen it. Okay, and just be careful not to lose the washer there. So that's that undone. Then you're going to want to take your Phillips screwdriver and undo these two screws at the top of the boiler. And that's going to unloosen that bracket right here. So that's that bracket out, and once you've taken that bracket out, you are literally just going to want to wiggle this out. So as you can see, it's sitting on this bracket here, so we just need to slide it out towards us. And that is the old expansion vessel if it has failed. So let's suppose this is the new one now. Same procedure. We're going to want to line it up with the bottom bracket. As you can see there, it's sitting in between the two brackets. So just going to slide it back. Make sure you don't hit pipe. Okay, now we're going to want to put this top bracket back on, just so we know it's in the right position. So put it on here and then just line it up with the hose. Okay. Now the new vessel will come pre-charged, so you won't need to charge it. Unless it's a second-hand vessel that you're putting in, then you'll need to make sure it's at the right pressure. Okay, so then you'd shut your drain off valve on the isolation valve. You would unisolate the boiler and fill up and make sure you have no leaks, and then the boiler should be running fine. Also, if the expansion vessel had failed, it's possible that the PRV nuts might need to be changed. So if you watch another video of mine, then you'll see the video on how to change the PRV.